Hello everybody, this is JD again. This one here, just something to let you know. Okay, I've laid out a few ideas, a few plans, and there's a lot more. But the truth of the matter is, I'm not going to be able to do much about it. No. No matter how hard I try, I'm not going to. Because I'm only one person. Without your support out there, forget it. My voice is deafened. Nobody will hear it. Without your support, this whole thing that I'm trying to do is really a waste of my time. Without you out there listening to me and supporting me, passing me on to other people, tell them listen to his videos, go to his MySpace, check him out. People who do check it out, I get a couple, 4 or 5, and I get some response, not much. But without your help, forget it. It's not going to happen. I got a plan, a schedule of things, a program laid out. By mid-August, I need to have a campaign manager and a treasurer and have to start raising money. I don't have a couple $100 million to campaign with, like certain other two people. I can't run ads every day in the papers and in the news and on TV. Right now, this is it. And this is as much as I can afford. Some people ask me, how do I stand about big oil? Is big oil in my pocket? No. Their hand is, but not them. Because I went half a tank of gas and put gas in my car. $50. $50 to put a half a tank. It went up over 8 cents a gallon since yesterday. Got a little upset at my wife. I said we could have put it in yesterday, but you had to wait. But that's life. Ain't gonna change it. So yeah, big oil's in my pocket, taking cash out, not putting anything in. Political parties, special interest groups, none of them. None of them has given me one red cent for anything. They have taken. And I'm a little tired of it. I'm a little tired of doggone having to put up with these special interest groups, these big oil companies, these big, you know, a lot of people don't know it, but GM did have a car that was using regular gasoline and getting over 80 miles a gallon. And that is not a rumor. That is a fact. And the reason I know it to be a fact is because there's a guy I knew that I was stationed with. Every year GM gives him a brand new car. Scot-free. You know why? They accidentally sold it to him. I believe it was an Oldsmobile. I'm not positive what kind of car it was. But we took his Oldsmobile and we drove from Jacksonville, Florida to New Orleans. Gas gauge didn't move. We put gas in, it only took a gallon and a half. We did driving around in New Orleans and drove back, and it only took 2 gallons. Well, he took it back to say, hey, what's wrong with it? And they said, whoops, we didn't mean to sell you that one. That had an experimental carburetor on the engine. So yes, there are those things out there. You don't have to tell me about the stories. I witnessed one. GM could deny it all they want, and I wish I could remember the name of him, because if I could remember his name, I would tell you. But that was back in 1969-70. So, those stories about things that did, they are true. And yes, the oil companies and the car companies have them all locked down. Somebody makes something, patents it, they buy the patent, and it's gone. Unheard of. You hear lately about the oil companies sitting on lease? I don't know how they can get away with that, because a lease is short term. If they don't do it, then give it to somebody else. If they got a permanent forever lease, no. There should be a lease that our government enters with every company drilling in this country from the day of the lease to you start drilling oil. If not, you forfeit all funds and the lease. Not just sitting on it. I know oil companies do that. Because down in Louisiana, Mobil has a lease with this person, and they're not drilling on their land. They might by now, but back then they weren't. Because they said, we're waiting for it to be more profitable. Well, basically, I'm recording this to tell you that, hey, if you don't get active, if you don't get off your butt, if you don't start doing something, I'm never going to happen. You have to support me. You have to get out there. You have to push it. If you think what I say is worth being heard, then spread it. If you don't, continue the way you are. By mid-August, if I ain't getting any support, I will go away. I will disappear. But then don't complain about what you got for choices. Because if you want to do nothing, you're going to end up with nothing. That's unfortunately the way our government does work. If you do nothing, you end up with nothing. So, who's it up to? Is it up to me to change? No. Is it up to me to make change? No. It's up to you out there to open your eyes and look. I say, check me out. If you like what you see, then pass it on to other people. Pass it on. Talk about me. Bring me to your news media. Pass it to them. Pass it to everybody you know and everybody you can. Because the only way this is going to happen is through you, not me. I can lead this country into the 22nd century. I can get Congress to start doing their job. I can give this country direction. I can help solve a lot of the problems we're having. Between today and 4 years from now, it could be a lot different country. But it's not going to happen unless you believe it and unless you take action. Because without you, it's nothing. And if you don't take action and give nothing, you're going to get nothing. So basically, I leave it up to you guys because that's who it is. It's all up to you. If you believe what I'm saying, listen to my videos. Listen to different videos. If you believe in it, then do something about it. Don't just say there, I'll look for you on the ballot, JD, because JD's not going to get there without some help. Because I'm not going to get there by myself, and the way I'm going to get there is first, I have to first collect $5,000 from one state. Then to get my name on every state ballot, I have to collect $5,000 from 20 states. That's the minimum, and it can be done. I'm not looking to collect right now. I'm looking to get the word out there. I'm looking for a campaign manager who will believe in this country enough to support me and believe we can do it. And I'm looking for a treasurer who's honest enough so that every penny goes where it should. So people, it's up to you, not me. I can do it, but you got to want me to. You got to give me the chance. You have a nice day now. This is JD for President. You decide, and you take the action according to your decisions. If you don't like it, don't do nothing, because that's what will happen, nothing. If you really think I'm onto something, you think I'm right, and you think it should be done, then get out there and do it, because that's the only way. Thank you.